the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with them. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. They keep the drive going into first out of the 46. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. An inside deals now from the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. The receiver grabs it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
It's caught. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Running back with the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. They'll run the option. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So Oregon's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Bickley. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end. That picks up a 1st down. Spotted at the 39. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Let's it fly out of the wideout. What a catch! They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. So, Kurt, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down mark. 12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face 3rd and short. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Yellow Jackets line it up with 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
7-3.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Off the play fake on first down. Catch is made down the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
First down here for this offense.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball in.
Breaks free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pass caught. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw. It's Bickley. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on second down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on third down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on fourth down.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Zips it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play to pick and then that return. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the RPO, caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Dropping back, it's Bickley. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on a crosser. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's a draw to the back. Oh, what a move. Timeout is called. The Ducks strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Give it to the back again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. receiver. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
13, Georgia Tech, 7.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And we're going to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Rivera. So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Caught over the middle. It's Rivera. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. On first and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To throw, it's Bickley. Looking deep on the scramble. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense comes out to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. He'll throw it now. That's caught. It's Rivera. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets will line up on first and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And goes out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. And first down, they go right back to him. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The Ducks come to the line and they're hurry up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kurt, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him.
They pressure him and getting the loss back to the 7-yard line. The Ducks will have to kick this away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense in a split backfield now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Near the sticks, it's Rivera. Tackle, but first down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback still with the football. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's complete on the crossing route. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Signs the quick throw. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. No field goal team. It's 4th and goal. How to convert with a sneak. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I'm surprised here, but it worked out. 4th down and goal, quarterback sneak. The offensive line got low, got a good push to give him just enough room to get into the end zone.
That makes the score Georgia Tech 24, Oregon 13.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to pass. It's Bickley. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Caught for the completion. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That run is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Going for his running back. This time it's complete. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. I'm going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. He's past the marker and still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets into space at the 50. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
31, Oregon 16.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Bickley. Grab down the middle. It's Davison. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And the point after is right down the middle. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? It's a quarterback keeper. Huey gets the first, now looking for more. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back, it's Bickley. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Grab near the sticks. It's Davison. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they get to the line quickly. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain of that completion. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. In the clear at the 25. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. 7th play of the drive coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. They wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.